Hello, students. Welcome to an exciting journey back in time, to a period known as the Stone Age. Today, we'll explore what the Stone Age was, its three main stages, and a fascinating follow-up period called the Chalcolithic Age. Get ready to discover how early humans lived, the tools they used, and their incredible discoveries that shaped our world. Let's begin. The Stone Age is a monumental period in human history, stretching back over 1 million years. It's defined by the primary material early humans used for their tools, stone. This era continued until humanity discovered and began using metals for tool making. Beyond just tools, stones were also crucial for early humans to defend themselves against formidable wild animals. As they evolved, so did their use of stone. Did you know that early humans discovered a special kind of stone called flint? It was incredibly useful because it could be easily broken to form very sharp edges, which helped them cut things quickly and efficiently. This was a game changer for tool development. Based on the evolution of tool making, the Stone Age is broadly categorized into 3 distinct periods. First, we have the Paleolithic Age, also known as the Old Stone Age. Following that is the Mesolithic Age, or the Middle Stone Age. And finally, we have the Neolithic Age, which is also called the New Stone Age. Each period marks significant advancements in how humans interacted with their environment and made their tools. Here's a cool fact. The very first forms of art, like stunning cave paintings and beautiful jewelry crafted from stones and beads, actually originated during the Paleolithic Age. It shows that even millions of years ago, humans had a creative spark. The Paleolithic Age, or Old Stone Age, began approximately 2.7 million years ago and concluded around 20,000 years ago, coinciding with the end of the Ice Age. During this vast period, humans were primarily hunter-gatherers, constantly moving from place to place in search of food. They sought shelter in caves and protected themselves from the elements by covering their bodies with leaves and animal skins. Their diet consisted of wild berries, roots, meat, and fish. The tools they used were quite basic, made from stone, wood, or bone, and had sharp yet crude edges. It was in this pivotal era that early humans also started to communicate with one another, leading to the development of the very first forms of language. It's amazing to think that some of the earliest, yet highly effective tools, like hand axes with incredibly sharp edges, were developed and used during the Paleolithic Age. These discoveries truly highlight the ingenuity of early humans. The discovery and control of fire was arguably one of the most profound achievements of humans during the Paleolithic Age. While early humans were initially afraid of fire, having seen it in natural phenomena like forest fires or lightning, they soon learned to harness its power. It's believed they discovered that rubbing 2 dry stones together could produce a spark, leading to fire. The uses of fire were transformative. It kept wild animals at bay, provided essential light and warmth, especially during cold periods, and perhaps most crucially, it allowed them to cook their food, making it safer and easier to digest. This changed everything. Here's a cool fact about fire. When early humans started cooking their food, it became much easier to digest. This meant they could extract more nutrients and energy, which is thought to have played a significant role in the development and growth of the human brain. The Mesolithic Age, or Middle Stone Age, followed directly after the Paleolithic Age. This period saw significant improvements in tool making. While stone remained central, humans also began skillfully incorporating bones and horns from animals into their tools. They created smaller, sharper stones that could be mounted on wood or bones, forming more effective tools like spears, saws, and arrows, which allowed them to hunt animals from a distance. They even started using hooks to catch fish. Crucially, by the end of the Mesolithic Age, early humans began their first experiments with agriculture, likely by observing plants growing from discarded seeds. This marked a monumental shift from purely being hunter-gatherers to becoming food producers, with some even starting to build primitive dwellings. The domestication of animals also began, with the dog being the very first to be tamed, assisting in hunting. Ever heard the term microliths? It's a key feature of the Mesolithic Age. Microliths were tiny, sharp, geometric stone tools that could be attached to handles to create more complex instruments, like spears and arrows. They were a testament to the increasing sophistication of toolmaking. The Neolithic, or New Stone Age, was a period of immense human evolution and significant progress. Early humans began to truly grasp the importance of farming, which led them towards a more settled way of life. When it came to tools, while still made of stone, they became much more refined. Polished stone tools replaced the crude ones, and specialized instruments like stone sickles for harvesting, axes with wooden handles for cutting trees, and digging sticks for tilling soil became common. They also used bones to create needles and spindles for textiles. One of the most remarkable inventions of this age was the wheel. Initially, it might have been inspired by observations of round objects rolling easily. This simple yet profound discovery revolutionized travel and the transportation of heavy loads. Later, the potter's wheel emerged, allowing for the creation of vessels to store grains. The domestication of animals also expanded significantly beyond just dogs. Animals like cows, goats, sheep, oxen, and buffaloes were tamed for their meat, milk, and to assist in farming, while donkeys became crucial for transportation. These innovations fundamentally transformed human society. Did you know that the invention of the potter's wheel during the Neolithic Age was a huge leap forward? It allowed early humans to efficiently make many pots and vessels, which were essential for storing their harvested grains and water, supporting their newly settled farming lifestyles. As early humans embraced a more settled lifestyle and began producing their own food, the need for effective storage vessels became apparent. Initially, they crafted baskets from grass and thin tree branches. But these were only suitable for dry materials. To store cooked food and liquids, they innovated. They discovered that plastering baskets with clay, which then hardened when heated, created durable vessels. This was the dawn of pottery. This settled existence also profoundly impacted their social structures. The concept of family evolved, and people started living together in small houses made of mud with thatched roofs. Many families formed communities, sharing a common language, and gradually the idea of a chief emerged, a person responsible for leading the group. With less time spent constantly searching for food, humans could dedicate more time to their families and develop specialized skills. Their main occupations now included farming, hunting, fishing, pottery, weaving, and a sophisticated making of tools and weapons. Here's an interesting detail about early pottery. Some of the very first pots were literally baskets that were plastered with clay. When these clay-lined baskets were heated, the clay would harden. And sometimes you can still see the woven patterns of the basket imprinted on the ancient pottery. It's a clever fusion of early technologies. Towards the very end of the New Stone Age, a momentous discovery occurred. Humans unearthed the use of metals. This marked the beginning of a new era, known as the Chalcolithic Age, or the Copper Age. This period commenced around 3500 BCE and lasted until approximately 1700 BCE. The word chalco in Chalcolithic actually means copper. During this time, early humans discovered copper and, for the first time, began to combine it with stone to create more advanced and durable tools, signaling a crucial step away from an exclusive reliance on stone. It's fascinating to think how copper was first discovered. Many historians believe it was an accident, perhaps when early humans built fires on top of copper-rich rocks. The heat would have melted the copper, revealing shiny, malleable metal, a truly groundbreaking moment in human history. So, to summarize our journey through the Stone Age, first, remember that the Stone Age is defined as the period when early humans primarily relied on stones to make their tools. Second, this vast period is divided into three key stages: the Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic ages. Third, during the Paleolithic Age, humans were predominantly hunter-gatherers, constantly on the move. Fourth, the Mesolithic Age saw significant improvements in stone tools and the very beginnings of agriculture. Fifth, the Neolithic Age brought about revolutionary changes with the use of polished stone tools, the invention of the wheel, and the establishment of settled communities. And finally, The Chalcolithic Age marked the fascinating transition where humans started to combine copper with stone for their tools, paving the way for the Metal Ages. I hope you enjoyed learning about these incredible periods of human history. Just imagine, the Stone Age, despite sounding ancient, actually accounts for more than 99% of all human technological prehistory. It's a testament to how long humans relied on stone before discovering metals. That brings us to the end of our presentation on the Stone Age. From crude stone tools to the invention of the wheel and the beginnings of agriculture, early humans made incredible strides that laid the foundation for civilization as we know it. Keep exploring and asking questions. Goodbye for now.